Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'll be showing you my method to get the max points in Guardians of the Rift. This method will give you both elemental and catalytic points. I average about 9 to 11 points a game with this method depending on my luck. If you have a Colossal Pouch and Lantern, you could probably get up to 13 points per game. So let's look at the gear setup. So I got Graceful Hood, Graceful Leg, Graceful Gloves, Graceful Boots. You're not running around too much, so you probably don't need the full set, but it's still nice to wear. I got a Celestial Ring for the +4 mining boost. You also don't need that. I got a Dragon Pickaxe, of course. Verec Armor 4 is very helpful because you get more fragments when you mine. I have a Max Cape on. If you don't have a Max Cape, then use a Graceful Cape. And I have a Tome of Fire just to save a spot, because you are going to be needing to use 2 spells. So you're going to be on the Lunar Spellbook. You need Magic Imbue for the combo runes. And if your pouches do degrade, then you're going to need NPC Contact for the Dark Mage. In between games, you got to contact him and repair your pouches. So for the inventory, you have your pouches, of course. I don't have a Colossal yet, so I'll use all 4. Here's my rune pouch. This is what I have. You really just need your runes for the spells. Like I said, the reason why I have Death and Bloods is because so when I'm inside, I can just put them to the pouch. I don't have to deposit them. And then make sure that you have water runes. You want to make sure that you have them in your inventory, not your rune pouch. Also, too, I don't think I mentioned that you do need binding necklaces. You want to make sure they're fully charged before each game. You don't want to run out mid-game. So make sure you have a bunch in your bank, because you're going to need those for the combo runes. And here's a little trick, by the way, for the bank. So you want to release your placeholder for the water runes and then hit fill. So when you're inside and you deposit your runes, this won't go in. So now you can just one-click deposit all your runes. So, all right, let's get over to a game and let me show you guys a playthrough. All right, so when you first enter the game, you want to go over to the right to the workbench and grab 10 of the uncharged cells. And then you want to go over to the east side and go down the rubble. And you want to then wait over here by this big rock. Once the game starts, you want to start mining this. So as you can see up top, we got 5 seconds. I would also highly recommend the Entity Hider to hide other players. And I would also recommend the Guardians of the Rift plugin on RuneLite. You can get that on the plugin hub. So that'll give you the timers that you see. So you want to keep on mining these fragments. So there's a timer on the left-hand side. As you can see, it says 1:40. You want to wait till that goes to 30 seconds. And then that's when you're going to go back up the rubble and start to make your essence. So I'm going to cut the clip right now so I don't waste your time. All right, so now we're going up to 30 seconds. So this is when you're going to want to go up the rubble and go back to the starting area. You're going to see a workbench that you're going to click on, and then that's where you're going to be making your essence. So you want to fill up your pouches and fill up your inventory, and then you can go run up north to the portals. The portals that you're going to be wanting to prioritize, since we're doing combo runes, are either fire runes or earth runes. If you don't see those, then you can go with the catalytic. Death or bloods are good as well. And then if you don't see any of those 4, I normally just go with the catalytic, because since we're doing combo runes, we're always going to have a couple more points in elemental than we are in catalytic. So I'm just filling up my inventory. So the reason why you leave it 30 seconds is because once you come out of the portal now, there should be like a yellow square, yellow portal that appears, and then that's going to bring you to the mine, and that's when you get a lot of essence really quickly. So as you can see here, I just went to the law rune because there wasn't really much of an option. This was my best bet. So I'm going to go deposit my runes. And now right over here, you can see that the portal did spawn to the mine. So I'm going to give everything to the Guardian. I'm going to use the cell on the tile. You always want to use your cell on the lowest level tile there is. As you can see, the red one and the green one is there. The red one is the best, so you don't want to use it on there. The green is the medium, so it's better to use it on there. There's also a white one that's the lowest level. You just get more points. So here we go to the mine. You never want to skip these portals. The times that I'm giving you is that you should be able to time these portals pretty good. It's not an exact time every game. It does vary, but if you leave it 30 seconds in the start, you'll always hit the first portal. Second portal is about 45 to 55%, and third portal is about 85 to 90%. Sometimes it is a little lower. Like I've seen 80% before. So right over here, I went over to the Chaos Altar because it was either Chaos or Waters. so chaos was my best bet. So you really just want to look like what's on the screen and see what's best. Like if there's only a second or two left and there's a bad altar, I'll just wait those couple seconds, hopefully get a better one on the board. So now we went back to the workbench, we deposited our runes, and now we're making more of the essence. So pretty simple, nothing too complicated. It's really the same thing every game. So I'm filling up my inventory. Alright, now there's fire runes and death runes on the board. But before I go in, I gotta give my essence to the guardian, so I'm not going to be able to make it, unfortunately. So I either got water or body. I went with body because it's catalytic. So the thing is, too, with the games is that you can either be lucky or unlucky. Some of them you don't get as much points, but I normally average between, like I said, about 9 and 11 points. If you have the gigantic pouch, I mean, not gigantic, the colossal pouch, and the lantern, you could probably go up to 13. It really depends how lucky you are with the combo rooms. So right over here, I didn't make that many essence because the portal I knew was going to pop up. Like I did say, it pops up around 45 to 50. So I only made about half an inventory because I don't want to miss that portal. So here I go straight to the portal. I drop my blood runes. I don't need them. I'd rather the extra inventory space. And now also a tip, when you're mining, if you're between the action, you can quickly on the same tick, you can fill up your pouch and click back and you won't lose any ticks. So once I'm full, I go out of the mine. So I use my essence on the guardian. I use my cell on the floor. Now here I get earth runes. So I'm going to use magic imbue. Make sure when you go up that you use your water runes on the altar. If you don't, you're not going to make combo runes. So just remember magic imbue and then water runes on the altar. And now we're going to go back and do the same thing. We're going to start to get more essence. So right now we're at 65%. Like I said, third portal will pop up around 85 to 90%. Alright, so we're not going to have time, unfortunately, for these other altars. So we're going to have to wait. Unfortunately, we got two bad ones. I picked Cosmics. If you did want more elemental, you could pick air. It's up to you. But, like I said, I normally only do fire runes and earth runes for combo runes. Everything else is catalytic. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling with the new pouch update. I don't really like it. I wish it was a toggle for it. So now we're at 82%. So this one actually came out pretty early, 83%. Normally what I do if it was about 80%, I would make the rest of my essence. I normally only have like 20 left. I would go around to the altar and then I would go and make my runes. And then normally at that point is when the portal will be out. But like I said, you never want to miss a portal. So if you think you're going to miss it, I would just rather go to the portal than not get it at all. So here you can see I go over to the earth runes. Just like before. I'm going to use magic imbue. Use the water runes on the altar. Take them out of my pouch. And now, here we go. Now we're at 91%. Normally, at this point, it's at about 95. So I'm actually going to go back to the workbench at this point. Just to see if I can get a couple more before the end of the game. So I go over to the death runes. Now, you have about 15 seconds after the game ends to give everything to the guardian. So that's why I only took 8 out. You don't have that much time. And here I was actually like last tick. I was able to get everything. So yeah, that's really it. I got 9 points, and that also was a bad game too. That wasn't a good game. If I got more combo runes or bloods and deaths, I probably would have gotten up to 11 points. But yeah, that was just a little quick video. I just wanted to show you guys because when I first started doing this mini game, I was definitely having a little bit of trouble with it, learning the best methods. But when you really boil it down, it's not that complicated. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments below, and I'll make sure to answer for you and help you out. All right, guys, have a good one.